facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. Here we are standing at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend. The trade deadline, we'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Ja Morant, then there's Al Horford, and it's P in at the shooting guard position. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. Earlier I asked MP what it's like playing against someone he's frequently compared to, and he said what I know I can do and what other people think, those are two different things. Regardless of my matchup, I am always trying to outperform. BA, he sounds confident in this matchup.
He really does, and he's got the skill to back it up, Allie. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Morant against Fox. Morant surveying the floor. P passes to Morant. Pass to P. Shot clock at 3. Now Jackson from behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Man, just in time. Jackson racing against the clock.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Morant against Fox. P. Count it. Good. And Grant, just the other day, MP recorded the first triple-double of his career.
Yeah, he put on quite the display, BA, doing everything he could for his team. MP is extremely talented. I'll go out on a limb and say that won't be the last triple-double of his career.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Memphis on the other end.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Now here's Morant. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
Here's Wembanyama. Memphis with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Here's P. He can't get that one to fall. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Fox. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Bane, the pass to Morant. To the paint. Right side, Bane. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. P, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from
Timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's P. 15 in his last outing. Jackson gets the bucket.
Again, it's Jackson Jr. His combination of size and shooting can be deadly.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Branham. Then at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Pass to Pippen. Jackson outside. Here's P. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and he gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And here's Wiggins. Now here's Wembanyama. The kick out to Paul. Right side, Wembanyama. Over Edey. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Down low. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. The Mavericks just made it public their front office is indeed in action ahead of the trade deadline. They wanted to upgrade their front court, and they've done that by adding Nikola Vucevic. The veteran center continues to be a very efficient player at this stage of his career, especially as a scorer, and this franchise is extremely pleased that they were able to acquire him.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Wiggins, and Castle subbed in for Branham. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in. Here's Castle. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. So it's San Antonio with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Well, I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs. I think it... And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race. That's it for us. Thanks for...
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's P in at the 2 guard. All right. And the Spurs shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Aaron Wiggins out there with Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Mamukelashvili. In at the 5 down low. That's the San Antonio 5.
Paul entered the league with an already developed game, but then he made his jumper pure.
Aldama, the pass to P. Picked by Aldama. Here's Pippen. Hits the trifecta.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Paul looking over the floor. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's P. On the wing, Bane. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. Wiggins outside. Outside Johnson. And there's the rejection. Here's Pippen. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Paul. Pass to Branham from downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's P. Here's Pippen. There's a screen. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Branham. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
All right, time for an injury report.
Yes, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Memphis. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. And this team really needs him. They aren't the deepest squad in the NBA, so we'll see how they move forward, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Bagley comes in for Aldama. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Wiggins passes to Johnson. Out to the right wing. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 11 in the second half.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
That one's good for 2.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by P. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Edey, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
no question. He was making a statement right there, man. So we see the Spurs take...
Just got to tighten up and get them next time.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.